Gary F. Marcus, Rebooting AI, Building Artificial Intelligence We Can Trust. In Rebooting AI, Building Artificial Intelligence We Can Trust, authors GaryFMarcus and Ernest Davis argue that current AI technology is heavily reliant on deep learning and statistical models, lacking the cognitive processes that humans possess. They emphasize that, in order to revolutionize our lives, AI must be modeled after the human mind. This book's summary will delve into the limitations of AI systems, highlighting their narrow scope and inability to adapt in open-ended worlds. You will also explore the challenges of creating human-like AI intelligence, as well as the importance of trust and ethics in AI systems that will shape our world and make decisions on our behalf.
Beyond deep learning. AI must go beyond statistical models and incorporate cognitive processes to navigate the world, empower robots, and make ethical decisions, according to AI researchers GaryFMarcus and Ernest Davis. The authors argue that for AI to truly change lives, it must resemble the human mind and possess a deeper understanding of the world. The limitations of AI. Marcus and Davis argue that while current AI lacks the capability to pose a significant threat or make a significant contribution to society, people tend to overestimate their abilities. AI systems are narrow and must be precisely programmed for each task, making them susceptible to errors when faced with new circumstances or unanticipated scenarios. Although AI may be proficient in closed systems like chess, it lacks the general intelligence, adaptability, and critical thinking skills that humans possess. AI is not a substitute for human knowledge and cannot replace human problem-solving abilities. AI's struggle with understanding the real world. Deep learning is a revolutionary technology that processes immense amounts of data through hierarchical pattern recognition. However, it lacks understanding of the real world and causal relationships. It struggles with abstract concepts, partial information, and requires enormous amounts of data to perform human-like tasks. Even with large datasets, it can make errors, and its decision processes prove complex for experts to decipher. While it excels at finding surface statistical regularities in data, AI currently cannot read and understand real-world content, such as medical papers, as it lacks real-world experience from which to infer meaning. AI's struggle with understanding language, translation, and compositionality highlights its limitations in high-stakes situations like interpreting a doctor's notes. The real reason for AI's limitations in understanding content lies in its inability to grasp basic knowledge about the world, as even understanding a simple children's book passage would require vast amounts of real-world experience. Overcoming the myth of superintelligent robots. Contrary to popular belief, developing truly intelligent robots is incredibly difficult due to the complex nature of human intelligence. While robots excel in specific environments, they struggle to adapt to new situations and lack situational awareness. Additionally, there is no single, master algorithm for intelligence as it requires a combination of prior knowledge and experiential learning. True artificial intelligence must constantly cycle through the OODA loop to observe, orient, decide, and act in real time. Even with advanced hardware, creating software that can achieve basic intelligence remains a significant challenge. Ultimately, the human mind is far from a blank slate and relies on causal inferences based on both nature and nurture. Trust in AI systems. Trust is essential in building reliable AI systems that control decision-making around safety and health. They are thoroughly tested and verified. While simple ethical principles to cause no harm may prove inadequate for machines to act on complex wisdom, programming machines to handle moral dilemmas, such as decision-making based on human values, remains a challenge. Fueling skepticism with facts. Marcus and Davis's book provides an accessible guide to help readers distinguish AI hype from reality. Written in layperson's language, the book draws on the author's expertise to debunk AI myths and misleading claims. The authors help readers recognize when they're being sold a false narrative and what investors should look out for. Marcus and Davis's approachable and evocative writing style aims to enable readers to question and scrutinize new technologies, making the book a valuable resource for those seeking to navigate the confusing and often misunderstood terrain of artificial intelligence.
Marcus and Davis's Rebooting AI exposes the limitations of modern AI systems, warning that their narrow focus on deep learning fails to capture the complexity of human thought and understanding. The authors call for a renewed focus on developing AI that is capable of adapting to new information and environments, much like the human mind. To achieve this, AI systems must demonstrate general intelligence, merging top-down and bottom-up knowledge with an understanding of real-world experience and situational awareness. By doing so, the creation of trustworthy and reliable AI solutions that can navigate the complexities of our world, from understanding language to making ethical decisions, becomes possible. In essence, Marcus and Davis challenge both AI engineers and laypeople to embrace skepticism and strive for a more nuanced understanding of AI's possibilities and constraints.